One of our followers, Ben, sent me an email and asked, what did I mean when I said the body is inherently lazy and has a tendency to take the path of least resistance? This subject matter that we were addressing is under the umbrella of biomechanics. If you are working to be leaner and then ultimately be faster and stronger in a specific sport, it doesn't matter what sport you're in. Think about the biomechanics that are necessary to perform optimally. So for example, if you're a runner, when runners start to fatigue, their shoulders will fall back, which then makes them fall onto the heels of their feet. When you land on your heels, you're much slower than when you land on your midfoot or even the front part of your foot. If you're falling forward, you're always going to run more efficiently. When a runner becomes tired, they tuck their hips, their shoulders go back. A cyclist will have a tendency to push straight from top dead center to bottom dead center instead of pedaling in full circles. If you ride motorcycles, you'll have a tendency to drop your elbows versus having your elbows where they need to be. I could go sport by sport by sport. We're fortunate enough that we're involved in all of them, from wakeboarding to BMX and everything in between. Where this is relevant to the question in the comment was, the body is always going to take the path of least resistance, which unfortunately in the sport-specific world is going to have a negative effect on your biomechanics. Like I said, elbows dropped requires a lot less strength and endurance on the human body than riding a motorcycle with your elbows up. It takes more strength and endurance and power to stay in the proper running position where you're falling forward than letting your shoulders come back and your hips tuck and land on your heels. It takes a lot more strength, flexibility, power to keep pedaling in full circles at a high level of output after an hour's worth of riding and racing. When we work with all of our clients, what we always work with is the cross-germination of all those subjects. You have to be strong and you have to be flexible. Otherwise, they tend to work against each other. You have to have a great aerobic engine and you have to have a high level of lactate tolerance. You got to be able to go fast and sustain it. I could go through all the different elements that we work with our clients, but I just wanted to clarify what Ben's question was. What is it that I meant by the body will take the path of least resistance? Well, the body is always going to find ways to conserve energy and do things as easy as it possibly can, but very rarely, I'll say almost never, does the path of least resistance that the body will pursue is going to convert to sport-specific biomechanics and efficiency. So just wanted to clarify that. Thank you for listening and asking these types of questions. If you happen to have a question, as always, feel free to reach out to us, contact@coachrobb.com. On behalf of everybody here at coachrobb.com, we want to say thank you for watching and supporting these videos. Spread the word. And if, again, you have a question, please send it in. We'll be happy to answer it. We'll see you soon.